Ladies and gentlemen, my name is NGATTU Johnnie, contesting to become the next Uganda Medical Lab Technology Association President. We have come from far as an association, over 50 years old. Actually, I think we are in the 52nd year. As we continue the engagement, our manifesto hinges on 7 pillars. Pillar number 5 talks about promotion, ways in which the lab professionals are visible. Our professional brand, ladies and gentlemen, our strength in our oneness, whether we have studied from different universities, whether we have studied different courses, but the key thing is we are members of UMLTA. How do we come together to improve our brand visibility? At our places of work, how do we follow through our medical ethics and professional ethics to make sure that there is proper laboratory diagnostic care and support, either to our patients or to our colleague health care workers? We understand that you either publish or perish. How do we put to use our minds and emphasize the issue of scientific publishing? Remember, there is a lot we can do to address the challenges we face at all levels of our workplaces. Under promotion, we need to make sure that we have more research output. Under promotion, we are thinking about think tanks. I know there is an initiative supported by Dr. Navada about the Lab Senate for professionals who have done master's and PhD courses or programs. How do we get to reinforce these think tanks at specialization level? A think tank on microbiology, on parasitology, on epidemiology. How do we have thought leaders? How do we bring on board the key opinion leaders to rubber stamp our presence in the healthcare sector? Because we are the cornerstone of medicine. We need to continue giving back to the community through the different corporate social responsibility engagements. Uganda has over 200 radio stations. You realize that almost in every district there is one, or there are districts with 3, 4, 5 radios. How do we get to participate in the health talk shows? Remember, all these radio stations have free of charge health talk shows, and they are always looking for expert opinion from people like us, the lab professionals. While you're there going about your day-to-day work, think about educating the masses on the radio next to you, in your own local language or in the English programs. It is very possible. Uganda has over 30 TV stations. Whether they are prepaid or they are free to air, these TV stations have health talk shows. We need to participate in such. And these programs are usually either in English or in our mother tongues, in our local languages. It is very possible. We have seen colleagues who usually write in the print media, write in different articles about key issues. Let us strengthen that, ladies and gentlemen. It is this way that we can promote our brand visibility, that we can promote the medical lab industry through the print media. When you look at the initiatives through social media, how do we collaborate through WhatsApp, Meta, call it Facebook, on LinkedIn? How do we establish thought leadership groups? What kind of TikTok clips do we make that can be able to improve our visibility? The posts and pictures, the nice pictures we make from our work, whether it is a very nice shot through the microscope or it is a very nice picture on the culture plate showing bacterial growth or microbial growth. We need to have an active website. We need to have a guest book on our website. Ladies and gentlemen, we need to be visible to within ourselves but also to the world. Issues of enterprise development are very key. We have so many colleagues who are running labs in the private sector, and they are contributing to the national healthcare records when it comes to reporting, healthcare planning. We have so many colleagues who are cattle keepers. I have many friends who rear goats and earning a lot of money from goat keeping. Talk about piggery. Talk about issues of large-scale agricultural farming. We need to learn from each other. Many of you have poultry farms and are earning a lot from the eggs, from selling the waste from these birds. How do we get to make our visibility seen through our work beyond the lab? Ladies and gentlemen, we need to raise more friends, because it is through our friends raising that we actually do fundraising. We need to share expertise, whether it is at the local scale within our districts or sub-counties, or it is at the national level through our thought leadership engagements, or regionally through the East African community as Africa, but also on the global scale. We need to keep the engagement. This is very important for us, because it is through such engagement that we are also able to be known and supported, whether by business community or by the government entities or by the donor agencies. We can achieve it together through UMLTA. Ladies and gentlemen, you've heard of the awards. How do we reward the best of the best? How do we appreciate our colleagues? How do we get to be known through the HIHA, the Heroes in Health Awards? There was a time we used to have the Keuchan Award, which was awarded to the best student research proposal. How do we continue to appreciate our efforts, the efforts of our colleagues through our association as UMLTA? Ladies and gentlemen, join me, support this cause. We can solve all these problems together. The World Bank is ready to listen us by understanding the health economics of disease, especially through the lab eye. Thank you so much. We can do it. Over to you, pillar number 6.